Welcome to Messages from Above Pick a Card readings. This reading is for the water signs of Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio for June 2022. There are 3 cards that you can see in front of you. Please focus on which card your attention is being drawn to. If you are being drawn to more than one card, it may be an idea to listen to the card message for that reading as well, because there could be something in there that resonates for you. This is a general reading, and so the messages may or may not resonate, and that's okay. Take what does and leave the rest. There will be timestamps in the description box below for each of the card readings. Please like, share and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you are notified of any of the future upcoming videos. Thank you for listening. For those of you who picked card number 1, let's have a look and see what the card message is for you that you have been drawn to. Okay, we have Hold Your Center. So this card is saying to you to be true to who you are. This is about standing your ground, basically, knowing your own boundaries, knowing when to say no and not feeling guilty for having those boundaries in place. It's also about knowing who you are and why you are here. You are here for a purpose. You are here to shine your light. You are here as a healer or a light worker or a spiritual teacher. You are here for a reason. You are here to spread your light, and the only way you can do that is by being true to who you are, not to be swayed by any others' ideas of what you should say or who you should be or how you should portray yourself. By being true to who you are and being authentic is how you will get to be the best version of yourself, the reason why you are here at this time. Know that you are loved and supported by the universe, by Source, by your spirit guides. You are loved and supported by all to ensure that the reason you are here for your soul journey and your soul path is that you will succeed. Okay, so we'll have a look and see how we can expand on that message in the book for you. So, hold your center. Have you been rushing out to meet others, trying to bend or accommodate their needs at the expense of your own well-being and inner peace? Now you are to strengthen your own energy, your own boundaries, to find your ground. Firmly place your feet there and do not move. Feel your feet anchoring you like a beautiful tree. Let yourself experience quiet certainty as you hold your center with commitment, courage and consciousness. You are learning to trust in your own instincts, to take your own journey without comparison to the life path of another. There is no need to become disheartened or distracted by comparisons or judgments. The earth needs your light, which can only come from you. You will offer so much less if you try to make it match your beauty to what you perceive to be the beauty of another. Many souls who are different and unique were not understood, acknowledged and valued for whom they were as children. Instead, they were encouraged to conform, to change, to be other than their true self in order to be loved. This can be a hard pattern to break, yet the time is here for you to love and honour yourself as yourself. You are beautiful. You do not need to change for another. You certainly do not need to change for the divine. You are being encouraged instead to distill your essence, to become even more of you. Hold your center now and do not be rattled by any other through intimidation, confrontation, doubt, jealousy, or fear. To hold your center means you accept your innate value and worth, your right to exist and thrive, and accept the love that created you as you in order to fulfill your divine destiny. This card brings you confirmation. You are on the right path. You do not need to collapse into fear or doubt to ease old guilt or make others more comfortable. It is not selfish or hard of you to be strong. You can hold yourself in high esteem and be gentle and loving to others whilst absolutely refusing to accept any behaviour, belief or attitude of another that would tear you down or cast you into doubt or self-hatred. As part of your spiritual training, your soul learned to be open, to receive guidance and channel healing. This is what you needed to be able to do to function as a healer, a channel and a light worker. You had to be sensitive, receptive and open. Now is the time to balance that with resilience, strength and even some divine stubbornness. Refusing to give up on who you are whilst remaining open to guidance is the balance of loving wisdom necessary to grow yourself as a divinely unique individual in a world that often fears true individuality, simply because it cannot be easily controlled. Holding your centre doesn't mean that you no longer surrender. Instead, you consciously choose to surrender into divine love and grow more empowered. You are here to shine a light, to be the lighthouse for others. The lighthouse doesn't ask for permission to shine. It stands still, it shines faithfully, and those who need it are guided by its light to safety. Do not lose faith in yourself, beloved soul. You know who you are. Be strong. Honour your inner beauty and your personal boundaries. You need to feel safe in your ability to say no as much as you need to know that you will say yes when your heart guides you to do so. Be true to you. There is an invocation for the card and I will leave that in the description box below for you. Okay, can we have further messages please for Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio for June? What other messages go with this reading please? What is the messages that they need to hear that goes with this reading please? Can we have further messages please? What are the messages that they need to hear please? Thank you. And we'll take one more please. So we have hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. And we have fun. Stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly? Something totally unlike you. Something just for the joy of it. It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytical mind and give yourself and your soul permission to have fun. We have to remember sometimes that by having fun, by stepping out from everyday routines, we actually can connect to divine consciousness because we are in a more relaxed state. And with the hope, always know that there is that guiding light to help you see the best way forward, or the answer to a question or a solution to a problem. So we'll have a look and see how we can expand on that for you. So hope. Spirit has brought this card to the forefront for a reason. Even though there's a fine line between despair and hope, this card is validation that hope is always there. It's always inside you, and you have the free will to tap into its positive effects at any time. Hope provides a positive mindset to believe, to instill a sense of inner confidence, and to know that there's a happy and satisfactory outcome to any given situation. Use this card as a mirror to see yourself for all that you are, all the good things, the beauty you bring to this world, the love you offer, and the encouragement you give to others. Believe in yourself and know that you can overcome any situation. Hope will be your source of energy with all your achievements, so start trusting your instincts to see your life differently. When you tap into hope, you can transcend the restrictions of the past. And with have fun, we all have the need to play and leave the adult responsibilities behind for a little while. Step away from your desk or what you're doing and release your inhibitions. Feel free to shout and laugh or jump in the air and feel the connection with your inner child again. By placing this card in your hand, Spirit is letting you know that you must engage in more hobbies and activities that are purely centered on having fun. If you've always wanted to learn to sing, dance, or play a new sport, then it's time. Maybe you've been drawn to the stage to act, or wanted to try comedy. This is the ideal moment to go for it. You are a physical being as well as a spiritual being, so having fun will balance all of you. Have fun, you so deserve it. Okay, so can we have final messages, please, for Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio for June? Messages that go with this reading, please. Oops, thank you. We'll take that one that's just jumped out. I'll take that one. So we have, oops. Do not discount your imagination, for it is through an inspired thought that something beautiful is created. You will soon be inspired by an inner vision. Your imagination is real. It can and will become your reality if you trust in the power of love. The imagination is a magical and creative force full of endless possibility. That can go quite well actually with the have fun, because sometimes you need imagination to have fun as well. There you go. You are entering a deeply emotional time in which you ponder the deeper spiritual questions of life. This is a time of self-discovery that deepens your connection to Mother Earth, your friends and family. At times your emotions may overflow, but this is a good thing, for these precious moments bring a great gift of healing. Okay, so they are your messages. I hope that there was something in there that resonated for you, and thank you for listening. For those of you who picked card number 2, let's have a look and see what the message is that you have been drawn to. Okay, we have the 4th ray of harmony. So this card is like, is letting you know that you may be going through some kind of spiritual initiation. It's letting you know that there are more thoughts and ideas that are being shown to you. It's about basically staying balanced, staying centered with who you are, but allowing more light to come into your body. It's letting you know that that the door is opening for you, and you need to step through that door to increase your consciousness, to expand your consciousness, and to have more spiritual insight and more spiritual growth. The idea is to see the beauty of everything that is around you and not to be swayed by any negativity or to be put in any fear or any doubt about your path forward. You really do need to stay in a balanced situation, a more centered self, so that you can progress on that spiritual journey. Okay, we'll have a look and see how we can expand on that message for you. The 4th ray of harmony comes to you now with the qualities of beauty, harmony, and balance. It empowers you to complete a spiritual initiation. Any conflict you experience now serves your divine purpose. It will eventually become the fuel you need to be born anew. Something negative will be transformed into something positive. Archangel Gabriel helps you to receive the blessing of the 4th ray of harmony. When the 4th ray of harmony is active in your life, you are approaching spiritual initiation, which creates a whole new person, a new you. Initiation may begin with feeling torn between 2 choices or realities. You may wonder if you have what it takes to get through this. You do. As you discover your strength to be patient with the process, rather than trying to force an outcome prematurely, eventually you will outgrow the conflict altogether, emerging as a wiser, more powerful you. You will have gained a positive outcome from what was once considered to be a negative situation. When the 4th ray of harmony becomes stronger in your soul, avoid becoming scattered, out of balance, or swinging from one extreme to the other in thoughts, actions, and emotions. You will need to keep grounding yourself and being moderate rather than all or nothing in your life choices. This will create your successful outcome more swiftly than trying to force something to happen immediately. The challenge and the gift with the 4th ray of harmony is the increased sensitivity to beauty it engenders. Music takes on a whole new emotional depth. The beauty or chaos in your environment and even the colours you wear has more impact on you than usual. You can use this increased sensitivity to your advantage by choosing art, music, colours and so on that feel good for you. The mainstream is still operating in a fear-based energy. With increased sensitivity, you can at times be more affected by this. If you are experiencing increased negativity, depression, doubt, fear or emotional instability, this is likely why. You can overcome this without shutting down. When you sense it happening, respond with a loving discipline. You might meditate, journal, dance, create art, listen to music, exercise, have a bath or spend time in nature to bring yourself back to balance. This ray has a special connection to the arts and guides you to create. You are encouraged to trust your own creativity, to enjoy it and use it to help heal yourself and perhaps others too. When Archangel Gabriel enters your life, there will be an emphasis on the use of sound for healing and balance. So the words you use, affirmations for example, and the invocation for this card, which I will leave in the description box below for you, will be very powerful. So will music. You may use sound to help balance and restore your energy. You'll know when it has worked because you will feel happier and find life simpler. You may not immediately solve an issue, but start doing what you need to take care of yourself, knowing resolution is on its way. Okay, can we have other messages, please, that go with this reading for Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio for June, okay, 2022. Other messages, please, okay, and let's take one more. One more, please. Okay, we'll take that one. So we have, you are not alone. We are here for you. We never left. Through all the sadness and loneliness, however, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, friends and guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. We have to be open to feeling the love from our spirit guides and from our departed family, because they are watching over us all the time, and they do send us little messages, perhaps that we don't see because we're not paying attention, to let us know that they are with us. Animal kingdom. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. Animals give us unconditional love, which sometimes I think is what we as humans need to embody along our spiritual path. One of the lessons is to have unconditional love for everyone, regardless of their different points of view or their different stance on things. Unconditional love is something that helps to bring humanity together. And have fun. So stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly? Something totally unlike you? Something just for the joy of it? It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytical mind and give yourself and your soul permission to have fun. So this is telling us we need to step away from our everyday adult responsibilities and to find the fun in things that we do, to find our inner child, to find the love and the fun and the joy in life. Also by having fun and finding the joy and peace in life, we actually can then have a greater connection to the universe. So let's have a look and see how I can expand on these for you. So we'll go to Animal Kingdom first. Spirit has presented this card to you to make you aware that the animal kingdom is beckoning to you. Have you been thinking about animals lately, or have you acquired a new pet? Have you considered volunteering at a shelter? Or are you noticing that regardless of if they have fins, feathers, fur, or 2 legs or 4, animals are entering into your life? Animals offer us unconditional love and encourage us to play and to live life to the fullest. They help us let go of the past, to remember that each moment is a new opportunity to make every day count, and most important, to be in the here and now. Whether you've owned an animal, have one now, cared for one, or simply have a relationship with one, always know that by loving and taking care of God's creatures, in reality you're taking care of yourself. Be open to the idea of letting the animal kingdom come into your life. They could possibly be your teacher and healer. You never know what beautiful lessons and love await you. And that ties back in with the have fun as well, because you can have fun with your animals. Okay, so we will go to the have fun card now. We all have the need to play and leave the adult responsibilities behind for a little while. Step away from your desk or what you're doing and release your inhibitions. Feel free to shout and laugh or jump in the air and feel the connection with your inner child again. By placing this card in your hand, Spirit is letting you know that you must engage in more hobbies and activities that are purely centered on having fun. If you've always wanted to learn to sing, dance, or play a new sport, then it's time. Maybe you've been drawn to the stage to act or wanted to try comedy. This is the ideal moment to go for it. You are a physical being as well as a spiritual being, so having fun will balance all of you. Have fun, you so deserve it. And that goes back to this 4th ray of harmony, where you need to stay in balance and you need to find ways that help you to stay in balance. Having fun, playing sport, meditating, going into nature, playing a musical instrument, all those things will help you stay in balance. Okay, so you are not alone. This card comes at a time when you're probably missing someone, feeling lonely or lost, or not getting the emotional or spiritual help you truly need from those around you. Even though you may be feeling abandoned, don't forget that we are here for you, holding you, guiding you, and helping you through your grief and sadness. It is we who raise you up and gently push you forward. Please remember that we are spirit discarnate, not of a body. You are spirit incarnate in the body, and as such we are all spirit. You can connect to us anytime you wish. Find a quiet time where you can be yourself in your favourite space. Light a candle, hold us in your mind, and reach out with your heart and thoughts. When you feel a gentle, warm wave of love wash over you, a tingle up your spine, or even a special thought or image, know these are all signs that we're connected and we love you always. Okay, can we have final messages, please? Final messages for Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces for June that goes with this reading, please. Final messages. There's too many there. Final messages, please. Back into some sort of order, make it easier for shuffling. Right, Final messages, please. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for June. Messages that go with this reading, please. Okay, we'll take those, and it's 2. Okay, let's have one more. Okay. Right, let's see what we have here. Don't give in to fear and doubt. Courage is called for now. Face your fear. Look at things objectively. You are safe and all is well. Fill your fear with love. Beyond fear, love is guiding you, urging you to break free. You will succeed. That goes quite well with that 4th ray of harmony there. You are currently too close to see things clearly. Detach a little and you will start to see things from a higher perspective. By emotionally detaching from this situation, a simple solution also becomes clear. And you are a living work of art, a most sacred and eternal being, a multi-dimensional field of energy with no beginning or end. You are a floating island of consciousness, swimming within a cosmic sea of love. Live the dream and dare to be extraordinary. Okay, so they are your card messages for June. I do hope that you enjoyed that reading and that there was messages in there that resonated for you. Thank you for listening. For those of you who picked card 3, let's have a look and see what the message is that you have been drawn to. Okay, we have Master Healing. Okay, so this card for you at this time is letting you know that a healing is being given to you to help clear away everything that doesn't serve you. This healing will help to ensure that you find success along your spiritual path. This card is also asking you to be true to who you are, to go into your heart space and to really listen to what your soul is telling you about your path, about your spiritual journey, about what makes you you. This card is letting you know that this healing that's taking place will help you to find that inner spark within you to help you realize the true nature of who you really are. This card is also letting you know that the universe and that source has helped guide you to where you are along your spiritual path, and that any dreams that you may have that you wish to achieve, if they're the right dreams or the right path for you, God, source, the universe, whatever you would like to call that divine being, has placed those thoughts and ideas within your heart to let you know that that is the true path for you. Because when we do center into our heart space, that is where we do find our real center of who we are. We get out of that thought process, out of our mind and into our heart to find truth. Okay, so let's have a look and see how I can expand on this message for you. As you meditate, remain true to what inspires your heart and commit to your spiritual path. You become an increasingly powerful healer. You are here to live your own life, to be true to what genuinely moves you. The unconditionally loving guide and ascended master, Serapis Bey, comes to you now with the blessing of master healing to further your success on your path. The Master, Serapis Bey, is a beloved guide for those who feel a strong soul connection to ancient Egypt, for healers who are developing their own modalities, and those who love to work with high-frequency concepts. He also assists with the translation of spiritual inspiration into practical worldly plans. He comes to confirm that the Ascended Masters are aware of you. You are an integral part of a powerful spiritual team that has taken physical incarnation to help awaken consciousness into love. You are asked to tune into your heart. What do you love enough to overcome any obstacle to attain it? What motivates and inspires you? Not what seems possible or practical, but what is authentic. We are most powerful when we serve authentically from the heart. A bird might learn how to dive underwater from time to time, but it is never going to be at its most powerful if it has to live underwater. It would struggle to thrive if it were to force itself into such unnatural expressions of its life energy. The bird yearns to fly because that is its divine nature and purpose. You too have divine nature and purpose, and your heart holds the clue. What feels most like you? It is difficult to access the truth of our own nature when we believe we should live up to the expectation of others. If we are attached to an outcome or afraid of an answer, we can unintentionally block our perceptive faculties, a spiritual version of sticking our fingers in our ears and shouting blah blah blah. The blessing of Serapis Bey includes his clear flame of divine cleansing light. This can assist us in letting go of whatever blocks us from knowing the truth of our nature. When we are willing to be who we are, the universe can more easily guide us to fulfill our destinies. Serapis Bey will help you see yourself truthfully. You may gain feedback from others that helps you understand the value of what you share. Or you may simply find it easier to view yourself objectively with a compassionate, appreciative and discerning inner eye. As you learn and accept who you are, you become a more powerful vibration for masters to put to use in the plan of love. If you have a dream in your heart, know that it has been placed there for divine purpose. What you dream and desire contains the seed of divinity. It is meant to help attract your life mission and fulfill it with love, joy, creativity and pleasure. If we are willing to go through what is necessary for an outcome, it will happen for us. The details may appear different from what we imagined they would, but the truth remains. If you ask for something and are willing to go through the process required to have that come to life, it will happen for you. The universe is that generous, unconditionally supportive and loving of you. It is your creative partner. It will provide you with all that you need to manifest your dreams, desires and destiny. Now there is an invocation for the card and I will put that in the description box below for you. Okay, can we please have further messages for Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio for June that go with this message, please? Okay, thank you. Further messages, please. Okay, that one tried to jump. And are there any more messages? Okay. hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. That's come out in one of the other card readings, which is very interesting. Reach out. We know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help where offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support, however it's presented to you. Sometimes it's the hardest thing for us to reach out. I think we feel that it shows vulnerability, but spiritual growth is actually about showing vulnerability, and by asking for help, you're actually gaining more power for yourself. And choices. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. That can go back to your master healing there, that going within and knowing, listening to your own intuitive wisdom that's inside you, that's in your heart space, will help you find success. So let's have a look how I can expand on those for you. So choices we'll do first. This card will act as a mantra to help you focus and bring clarity to a potentially important choice that you may need to make. Let this card help you refocus your scattered thoughts and energies and bring you back to a place where the sheer number of options don't seem so overwhelming. Choices need to be made, and the more time you take in making these vital decisions, the longer it will be before you can achieve your goals in the physical material world. All the choices you've already made in your life have brought you to this point, so the spirit world is helping you now to stop, analyse and assess the various options before you and how each might affect the outcome. By making better, smarter, carefully considered decisions and choices, you'll no longer be a victim of circumstance, but have the power and ability to change your outcome. Acknowledge the signs and follow those intuitive nudges to help you make the right choice. Making the right decision today has more purpose and validity than one made on a whim or in desperation. And hope. Spirit has brought this card to the forefront for a reason. Even though there's a fine line between despair and hope, this card is validation that hope is always there. It's always deep inside you, and you have the free will to tap into its positive effects at any time. Hope provides a positive mindset to believe, to instill a sense of inner confidence, and to know that there's a happy and satisfactory outcome to any given situation. Use this card as a mirror to see yourself for all that you are, all the good things, the beauty you bring to this world, the love you offer, and the encouragement you give to others. Believe in yourself and know that you can overcome any situation. Hope will be your source of energy with all your achievements. So start trusting your instincts to see your life differently. When you tap into hope, you can transcend the restrictions of the past. And reach out. The spirit world is handing this card to you for a specific reason. For many of us, we believe that we can cope with almost anything that's thrown at us, any crisis or turmoil in our lives. But sometimes it's just impossible to actually cope on our own. There will be times, and by receiving this card, it probably signifies that this is one of those times when it's totally okay to reach out and ask for some support. You can't do everything on your own, and the first step is to stop and acknowledge that you could use some help. Once you allow the support to be offered, not only will you feel better, but you'll also be able to achieve so much more. Your health and well-being will be re-energized, and you'll find new ways of coping, both with this current situation and, more important, with those in the future. Also remember, you have help and support there among your friends and family in the physical world, as well as us here in the spirit world. Okay, so can we have final messages, please? For card 3, for Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio for June. What messages go with this reading, please? Final messages. Okay, thank you. Final messages, please. Okay. I have that. Do not discount your imagination, for it has great power. Amazing things will unfold for you if you pay attention to your imagination. Respect and honour it, for just below the surface of this seemingly real world there exists a dreamlike world full of imagination. What you imagine is not fiction. Very often it can be the beginning of a wonderful new creation. Through the power of love, all shall unfold in the most perfect way for all concerned. This card is a blessing from an angel who is here to reassure you that all is well. There is no need to worry. All is bathed in a sea of divine love. And final card. You are focusing purely on the negative, but there is also a positive side you are not seeing. Your mental attitude and thoughts can make things seem good or bad, beautiful or ugly. All is a matter of perception. What you think, you shall become. Be positive, for behind the perceived darkness there is much love, light and good fortune. Okay, so they are your messages. I hope that there was something in there that resonated for you, and thank you for listening.